Welcome to The Well Personal Fitness. We specialize in getting individuals moving and sustainably elevating their lifestyle through one-to-one private training, both in our studio or virtually. Our focus is the balance of the individual's health, fitness, and wellness. Hi there, welcome. I'm Aubrey Eicher, and I started The Well in 2014. I started out in the industry with the mindset that I wanted to start a private training studio, small, and also wanted to grow it to multiple locations, which that we're working on. So back in 2014, just prior to that, what my life was like. I was studying for my certification. I was working a full-time job to help me pay for that. And then also had already started working as a trainer. I had a training certification already that I was working in a box gym locally to train clients and start gaining experience. So I was also taking a more robust certification through National Academy of Sports Medicine at the same time. So my days were, as you can probably imagine, packed. I would get up in the wee hours of the morning, about 3 o'clock, start studying. I'd have clients at 5 a.m. until about mid-morning, late morning. I'd take a power nap, and in the afternoon, I would go to my full-time job and work about 3 p.m. until about 11. Come home, rinse, wash, and repeat at least 5 days of the week. So I was excited. I was not incredibly tired, but I was definitely burning the candle at both ends, which I realized later whenever I got the opportunity to start the business. As I was working at my full-time job, I had connected with one of the customers that actually had a studio of her own, and I got super excited and wanted to work with her because I didn't have the desire to work in a box gym. So we started talking, we were going to collaborate, but then she wound up moving and I was able to move into the space that she had. And it was off to the races because at that point when that actually did happen, I had quit my full-time job and I was solely living off of personal training income. I had built up clientele at the box gym that I was working at, and then couldn't work at both places at once. Even though this was my establishment, had maybe about a week of layover and wound up stopping that job and went full-time in the business. So almost from day one, we'll say week 2, full-time in the business. And so then my days were filled with, I was no longer studying. I had gotten that second certification and it was just filled with, okay, how do I get this off the ground? And how do I find people? How do I market? How do I, show them that what I have to offer is of value and that they should come here? So upon starting the business, I had also moved into a different apartment and had not only my personal rent, but then also the studio space rent. And I lived about 2/3 of a mile away from the studio in the Fan, and I sold my car. So my logic said, hey, I'm doing this. I'm going all in. I believe in it. I know that it's good. I just got to get it off the ground and I need a little bit of cash. So I sold my car and just worked really hard and got the word out. And eventually that flywheel started moving in, the right direction. And I got momentum and people were coming into the door and we were getting success stories and it was incredible. Flash forward a little bit to 2016, and I had come out of a rough year of 2015 in my personal life. And at the beginning of 2016, I was up against a dip within the amount of clientele in the studio and, the actual revenue coming in as a result. And I was absolutely frustrated because to me, I had spent 2 years working so hard and was having trouble paying the rent one month. And I was just beyond myself. And so it was that moment where I said, and a lot of business owners go through this right around here too, from what I understand now, but I really had to sit back down with myself and make that decision of, yes, I'm passionate about this. Will it work? Will it get beyond going month to month, just trying to pay the rent? And I buckled down, I invested in a coach, got some more business education and specific to the fitness industry or personal training, if you will, and really dug in and just worked really hard again. And that dip turned around to some of the highest that I had seen within the last 2 years. So it was awesome. And I was so glad that I had recommitted. In 2018, I began hiring trainers. I began hiring the staff, and we've got 4 incredible trainers that I just absolutely am behind right now. And they embody our philosophy, our professionalism, our perseverance, our progress, all of the things. And it's been so awesome to build that team up and see what they're doing with the clientele that we have now. And now flash forward to 2020, that we've all been dealing with the COVID-19. And again, we had to sit down, and this time it was great because there were multiple of us to put our heads together and figure out how to pivot, how to provide the best service, how to be professional, protect our clientele, protect you as the person, protect our staff, and also continue to provide our service because, again, it's good and we've helped a lot of people with it. So we pivoted, we started offering virtual one-to-one personal training, and we're still able to operate in the studio with one-to-one training because we're not a fitness center, we're not a gym, we don't have a lot of people coming in, sweating, touching on everything. We're able to sanitize everything, and that was like our godsend. So we're able to do those things, and then also private yoga training, not only virtually, but in the studio as well. So we're still offering all of the same great things and being able to do the same great work. We dug in, we pivoted, we made it work, and we're still here, and we're gonna stick around everything that we need to in order to keep going, because your health is the best investment that you could make in yourself, right? It can help to fortify you against viruses, illnesses, sicknesses, conditions, those kinds of things. And it also can give you more peace of mind that, hey, you're taking care of yourself. Not only that, but then you're feeling better too, feeling great. It's a great anxiety reducer, stress management. It's just a fantastic thing. We fully believe in the power of movement to make your life better. We pair in. Are there any other areas that we need to work on in terms of nutrition? Maybe it's just like education on making choices, or what are your patterns or habits? What can we tweak that would help to optimize whatever results that you're looking for? Maybe it's gaining strength, maybe it's weight loss, maybe it's improving your balance, your posture, and your flexibility. Maybe it's just making movement feel better functionally as you're going throughout your day. Maybe it's you want to have endurance to be able to do the things that you want to do, play with kids, play with grandkids, go on hikes with friends, not have to decline things, actually be able to participate in all of the things that you want to do. So reach out to us, check out the website, browse it. I keep the blog very active. And if this is of interest to you, we're offering exploratory sessions, and they're typically $95. However, right now we're offering them for $59. It's a 1-hour session where we sit down, we go through medical history, injuries, surgeries, illnesses, medications, all of that stuff. Then we have you stand up, we take a look at your posture, we take you through a couple of different movements, lower body, upper body, just to see how all your muscles are firing. And then we go into goals. We can take initial measurements in terms of your body composition, and then sit back down, talk about goals, and figure out, okay, what kind of a game plan would work best for you? What do you need? How can we partner with you? So we'll look forward to talking with you. Have a great day.